Fall is here and it's time to come see us at Randolph Jewelry Repair Plus. And right now we have all diamond jewelry marked half off, like these beautiful rings. We also have beautiful diamond bangled bracelets and so much more. So come see us at Randolph Jewelry Repair Plus. Also save on a variety of pendants in many different styles. Right now, save 25% off on these beautiful table clocks. So come see us at Randolph Jewelry Repair Plus, 304 Pine Forest Street.
Good morning. I hope you have been enjoying this beautiful music. I want to thank you, Albert, so much. I want to welcome you all to the 22nd annual meeting of the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition. My name is Margaret Turner, and I'm the executive director of the coalition. And I don't think we could have had a more beautiful day to celebrate this event. Thank you for being here. Last month, you may have noticed our memorial clothesline with onesies hanging. How many of you drove by and saw that? I've seen that quite a few. We've been doing that each year for several years now. Each one of those onesies hanging on that clothesline represents an infant death during an average month in Georgia. We follow Infant Mortality Awareness Month in September with other observations in October. October is National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month, as well as SIDS, which is Sudden Infant Death Awareness Month. Did you know that SIDS is the leading cause of death in infants between 1 month and 1 year of age? Most SIDS deaths happen when babies are between 1 month and 4 months of age. Each year, about 4,000 infants die unexpectedly during sleep time from SIDS, accidental suffocation, or unknown causes. Your support has helped us squash some extremely high infant mortality rates in our area. However, our work is not done. Any loss is one too many. We are here today to celebrate successes by recognizing champions among us. That's champions among you. We are also here to reflect on what still needs to be done by each of us in ensuring that every baby, every family has every opportunity to succeed in life. Charles Lang, Chair of the Heart of Georgia United Way, will now come forward for the invocation.
Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to be here with you this morning. I would like to lead us in prayer, so if we may bow, please. Almighty God, what a glorious day you have given us to gather in the celebration and recognition of the services and programs accomplished by Healthy Start. Through its leadership, through its staff, through the volunteers and community partners, we are changing the face of this community. Through their passion and dedication, they are enriching lives of those that they serve. We pray for those families, mothers, infants, and children who participate and benefit from these programs. Bless them with wisdom and strength to learn and grow as they provide loving, healthy homes for their family. We pray for the Healthy Start leadership and staff. Open their eyes that they may have the courage to see new adventures of service and outreach. Open their ears that they may listen and hear. Open their minds that they may learn and understand. Open their hearts that they may love and appreciate. We ask for your guiding hand to lead us through the gathering today, and we all come with thankful hearts for your love and grace. We ask these things in your powerful name. Amen.
I'm Kathy Morris. I'm the chair of the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition, and it's a joy to look out on this crowd of families and their babies and children. We're glad to have each one of you here today. At this time, this truly is a business meeting, so I'll gavel it to order. This is the October meeting of the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition, and it also serves as our annual meeting. And each year, in honor of that, we take a moment to look at what has been going on during the year. And I provided you with our handy dandy baby block annual report. And I won't read every word to you, but I wanted to let you know about a few things that are going on at Healthy Start and have been happening over the past year. One project we have begun is Strong Parents, Healthy Families. And if you haven't heard about our program, I encourage you to stop any member of the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start staff and take a look at the program and find out whether it might be something that you and your family would enjoy being a part of. We also have another new offering. Nadia's curled up somewhere around here, but she and her team from the breastfeeding committee have gotten the lactation club underway, and Fairview Park Hospital now has 3 sessions a week for mothers and babies to help them get started with breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is one of the most important, earliest steps we can take to make our babies healthy, and the Lactation Club, or TLC, has been a part of that. Wanted to mention a couple of things about things that have been happening in our community. Sometimes I think that when we make great strides like we did in the last several years with our breastfeeding rates, with our infant mortality, we went several years without a mother, losing a mother to a complication of pregnancy. Sometimes we think that we have conquered all of the ills in our community and we have finished our job. But our job is ongoing. Each year there is a new group of young women who enter their teen years and become women of childbearing age. Each year there's a new group of women who get pregnant with their first or their second or their fourth or their fifth baby, and they need our services. Each year women give birth and they have new little ones in their families, and those families need to have their needs addressed. We need to work diligently to make sure that their outcomes are as good as the ones in the past. I made a note in the agenda on the second page that although our infant mortality rate actually dropped from over twice the U.S. rate by the time we got to the years 2009 through 2011, recently we've had an uptick, which concerns me greatly, and we're going to be meeting for strategic planning in January 2016. The coalition as a whole will come together and look at what is happening and how we can help. And I encourage each one of you to consider being involved in that process. Without planning, we can't decide what to do and move out there and make a difference and offer services to our families that will allow them to keep themselves and their babies healthy. I also wanted to mention that we've had some cases of maternal mortality in the last few years. Those are very, very rare, but they're a frightening development in our community when a baby grows up without their mother. And we would like to address those as well. Some of you, when you checked in, took a moment to pick up a copy of the Georgia Maternal Mortality Review, something I don't like to think about, but as your representative on the Maternal Mortality Review Committee, we looked at every single death over the last few years, and we've made our initial report of some things that we can do as families and as healthcare providers and as a community as a whole to ensure that every single baby has the opportunity to be raised by their mother and that families don't suffer this tragedy. So many, many things are going on at Healthy Start. I'd like to welcome a few new partners on the back of the agenda. We note a lot of our partners, but I wanted to just note a few that you might not have seen on the list in the last few years. One of them is the Division of Family and Children's Services. They have got us a Triple P grant going, and that is how we are able to offer Strong Parents, Healthy Families, and I've got it taped down somehow or another now, so I won't worry about it. Also like to thank Fairview Park Hospital for allowing our staff to be in their hospital and work with new mothers and babies. Meadows Regional Hospital is working with Melissa Brantley, who's sitting back in the back, to make sure that everyone in our community, from children to teens, to women who are having babies, to family members, male and female, of all ages, have access to diabetes education and we're really pleased to be able to work with them at this point. Benton House has also been collaborating with us on that effort, and that can touch almost every family. Diabetes is a common thing, and so even if your family does not have a new baby this year, they may have a family member who is living with diabetes and will need their help. Also like to make a notation that we have been working with the Georgia Maternal Mortality Review Committee extensively, and Margaret, anyone else you want to particularly recognize as a newcomer?
Not a newcomer, but also Georgia Fatality Review. We're partners with them.
The Child Fatality Review, yes, the Georgia Child Fatality Review. And I'll have to stand up here. I know that I'm not supposed to be political up here, but I hope someday we get the third wing of this: Child Fatality Review, Maternal Mortality Review, and Fetal Infant Mortality Review. And if we can get all three of those working together, we can find out what's making our families not as healthy as they can be, and we can have the healthiest ones we possibly can. Under this tent, we have these beautiful, fine babies. Every family deserves to have them. So thank y'all very much for allowing me to do the annual report. And at this time, I would like to call the Healthy Start Choir up.
Well, I can't believe it, but it's that time of the year again. You know, even a zombie has enough brains to save with our everyday low prices. Are you tired of tossing and turning? Are you tired of waking up like the dead? Well, come see the sleep experts here at Your Mattress Matters, because everybody deserves a good night's sleep, even a zombie. Here at Your Mattress Matters, we have king memory foam sets at only $6.99. That's right, only $6.99. You can't touch that price anywhere else. And just like our zombie friend, you can wake up looking just as good.
Shout and raise your hands. It won't change Let me try it again. Well, good morning. Good morning. Oh, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Today, I have the opportunity of introducing someone dear to my heart. Her name is Miss Christina Guyton. She would like to share her Healthy Start story. Just a little bit about Christina. She has 2 beautiful boys. Do we call boys beautiful? Yeah. Okay, they're gonna be beautiful today. 2 beautiful boys, Bryson, he's 1, and Kimari, he's 5. Her mother she's the late mother, she's Teresa Holloman, and her father is named Jack Guyton. She has 1 brother and 1 sister, and today I'd like to introduce you to some and present to others, Miss Christina Guyton. Y'all put your hands together for me.
I have really enjoyed Healthy Start. I have learned so much with me and my boys. I have helped with Miss Benita with my blood pressure. I have given call with opinions with my boys, with Kimari, and with my also help my blood pressure at night. Now that my boys have become the 2 beautiful boys, and they are now became the Healthy Start boys. Thanks, y'all. Just say hey.
Hey. You know, it is scary getting up to a microphone. Sometimes it can be a little nerve-wracking for me. And Christina, I think you just did a wonderful job. Most importantly, she is choosing to do the right things for her children as a mother. And we have 2 beautiful children to show for that. And she's been a very avid participant in our support groups, many of the activities that we have. She's also a mentor to other mothers. And Christina, I want to thank you for having the guts to get up here today, okay? And just thank you for being the mom that you are. Thank you. Right now, I want to just move forward and recognize the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition members. Our coalition was founded in 1993. Who would have thought that 22 years later, we would have evolved from a breastfeeding coalition to now a broad-based perinatal consortium. And as Kathy mentioned earlier, we are going to be embarking on some strategic planning next year, and we're going to be doing a little revamping to make things just for growth purposes. We all have to do that. Right now, I do want to recognize first of all, the executive committee of the coalition, and these would consist of Kathy Morris, our chairperson, who we've already heard from, our vice chair, Connie Smith. Where are you, Connie? Back there in the back. Secretary Robin Sanchez, who is probably still at the registration table. Treasurer Tamiko Coley. Is Tamiko here? Okay. And then we also have our committee chairs, and the breastfeeding committee chair is Nadia Tucker. Nadia, right here. Okay. Our membership and safe sleep, infant well-being is co-chaired by Linda Burton and Latasha Albert, and Linda may be in the kitchen preparing food for lunch. Advocacy and sustainability is chaired by Kathy Morris. Community resources, Sherry Dorsey. Consumer recruitment committee is Wanda Plummer. And Wanda, okay. Our teen youth issues committee is also done by Connie Smith. And women's health, Live Healthy is Melissa Brantley. And our Man Up is now being driven. Brandon Wilcher had chaired this committee. He was actually the, I guess, the founder of the Man Up committee. And he has moved away. He's working on graduate degrees and multiple graduate degrees. And we are very pleased to have Anthony Smith and Stephen Odom that have stepped up and revamped, I guess, re-energized our male involvement program. I would also like to just recognize those of you in the audience that are coalition members. If you would please stand. This is everybody. Okay.
Hospice has really expanded from what it used to be. Many years ago, it used to be that we expected when someone was admitted to hospice services, perhaps they only had days or weeks left to live. Now it has expanded to the point that we want to be here for preventative services and assistance if you're sick. let's just say we're sick and we know we're sick and we've been to the doctor and we've had all the tests and, you know, we know our time is short. We don't have to die today or tomorrow, but our time is near. Our nurses will be able to come in and help. Coordinate with your doctor and make sure that you're getting the best care, the best utilization of your medications to give you a longer life expectancy. I tell patients whenever we go to admit them, yes, we all have to pass on from this world, but I want to see you get the best care. I want you to live as long as possible, as healthy as possible. And then in the very end, when there's nothing else that can be done, we want to be sure that you're comfortable and that you're well cared for. If you believe you may be in need of assistance or just want to sit down and talk, if you'll give me a call, my name's Jennifer Dickerson. I'm the administrator with Integrity Hospice, and I will coordinate with you and your family, our staff, so that we'll have time to meet with you and discuss your needs and see if we can possibly help.
At this time, I think I'll start the awards portion of our ceremony. From time to time, something needs to be done in a family, in an organization like Healthy Start, in a community. And at this time, we would like to recognize two people who stepped up when something needed to be done, and they did it. And we really appreciate it. I'm going to ask Latasha Elbert to come and introduce our first recipient of the Outstanding Service Award.
The recipient for the Outstanding Service Award goes to Marissa Robinson. She was a client of Healthy Start, but she still contributes and supports our mom. So we would like to ask her to come forth, please.
And now I'd like to ask Joni Elks to come forward and introduce the second recipient of the Outstanding Service Award.
First, I would like to say thank you to the whole Healthy Start program. Back in June, I had the pleasure of meeting Anthony Smith. He did a group called Shop Talk for Dads, and he's been doing it. And he made such a positive influence in my husband's life, and I would like to, at this time, present this award to him. Thank you.
Merriam-Webster describes a volunteer as a person who voluntarily undertakes or expresses a willingness to undertake a service, one who renders a service or takes part in a transaction while having no legal concern or interest. During the past year, Healthy Start has been the recipient of many acts of kindness and generosity, but one particular group has continued over and over to bless us and many families. Several women have used their sewing talents to design and make blankets for our babies. These ladies have gifted us with their creations numerous times, and we would like to now show our appreciation by honoring the Busy Bees of Jefferson Street Baptist Church as our Volunteer of the Year. Members include Betty Moore, Sue Graham, Bonita Sims, Brenda Vanderveen.
The consumer nominee should be a person who has participated in Healthy Start activities such as support groups, parenting classes, coalition meetings, or other special events on a routine basis, and has perhaps demonstrated leadership qualities among her peers. This year, we are pleased to be able to present two awards, one to a Healthy Start participant and one to a WIC Peer Counselor participant. Latasha Elbert, Healthy Start Behavioral Specialist, and Shirley Blash, WIC Peer Counselor, will present these awards.
One of our Healthy Start team moms delivered her baby at 51 days early, resulting in a prolonged hospital stay for her infant. This mom was a champ though. She made frequent trips to the hospital while attending school and continues to be an excellent mother. She keeps all doctor's appointments and recognizes and implements ideas to help her be a better parent. We are proud of the fact that she is a senior in high school this year and will be graduating in 2016. We applaud Jakiria Mitchell for being a caring and loving individual and congratulate her on being our Healthy Start Consumer of the Year. Unfortunately, Jakiria had to work this morning, so she couldn't get off, but I will be accepting the award on her behalf. Thank you all.
Our next award goes to a mom that is very committed to providing a healthy start for her baby. Even though she's a busy teacher at Dublin Head Start, she has managed to breastfeed and offer only breast milk for her baby while she is away. Being the mother of 4 children, this is quite an accomplishment. This mom attends our breastfeeding classes, including our newly formed TLC, that's the Lactation Club support group. She is always willing to share her story so others can help. It is an honor to recognize Alicia Hart as the Whitfield Council Consumer of the Year.
Good afternoon. At this time, we would like to present the Father of the Year Award. The Father of the Year nominee should be a man that has demonstrated outstanding support for his partner and/or who has been actively involved in the life of his child. This year's Father of the Year will be presented by Whitfield Counselor Kimmy Woodard.
We would like to honor a man who is very active in his daughter's life. Even though his job keeps him on the road driving a semi-truck Monday through Friday, he becomes a hands-on dad as soon as he arrives home. He does whatever is needed to assist his wife after her week of single parenting. For example, this dad gets up whenever his little one wakes at night, allowing his wife to get some much-needed sleep. He also spends time during the daytime hours with his baby while at home and encourages his wife to take time for herself. It is our pleasure to offer the Father of the Year Award to Mr. Sean Allison. However, it is Thursday and this dad is on the road, so his wife Nicole will accept on his behalf.
Heart of Georgia Healthy Start is fortunate to have the support of many organizations. Networking, collaboration, and developing partnerships are key elements within any community when trying to identify needs and planning activities to address those needs. This year, the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition would like to recognize one particular partner that has provided tremendous assistance to us. Some of the support groups offered through Healthy Start have grown so large that the Healthy Start House can no longer accommodate them. That's a great problem to have. But Moore Street School, under the leadership of Principal Mr. Emery Bostic, has been kind enough to open their doors to Healthy Start for a variety of support groups and special events. We're delighted to offer our appreciation by recognizing them as our outstanding partner of the year. A representative from the school could not be in attendance today, so we'll accept it on their behalf.
The Shining Knight Award was established in 2003 in honor of Janelle Knight, who set a standard of excellence for promotion of perinatal health in the South Central Health District. Nominees for this award may be an individual, group of individuals, or an organization. The nominee does not have to be a member of the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition. However, they should possess leadership qualities and stand out as a visionary in promoting the health of the public within our service area, as well as promoting the mission of the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition. At this time, I call on Margaret Turner to present the Shining Knight Award.
This year we received multiple nominations for the Shining Knight Award. And there were also multiple nominations for the recipient of this award. The one receiving this award began a nursing career more than 30 years ago and has provided care to mothers and infants throughout this time. In addition to being a childbirth educator, she also offers perinatal education classes and newborn care education. She was also instrumental in developing the Walk to Remember, an event that honors babies that died due to miscarriage, ectopic pregnancy, stillbirth, or newborn death. This year's event, by the way, the Walk to Remember, will take place Saturday at 2 o'clock at the Fairview Park Hospital Pond. I want to put a little plug in for that. Pardon me? Sunday. Okay, Sunday. On the 11th. Is that right? Okay. However, those that know certified lactation counselor Candy Daniel well realize her passion, other than antiquing and gardening, is in promoting and supporting breastfeeding. I personally consider her a pioneer. Okay, I really do. A breastfeeding pioneer at Fairview Park Hospital. She was one of the first hospital employees to engage in promoting breastfeeding. As a result of her continuing endeavors, Fairview Park Hospital has recently created a position where Candy can provide lactation support to their patients on a full-time basis. It is an honor for the Heart of Georgia Healthy Start Coalition to select Candy Daniel as our Shining Knight.
Everybody look at one time there. There you go. Smile for me.
I don't want to use my. I just want to say thank you. Y'all don't know if you heard me or not. It's just my job. I love doing it. It's just my job. I love it. It's just a passion I've had. I breastfed both of my children, so I love helping mothers breastfeed theirs. I was late today because I actually have a young mother at the hospital that has strictly breastfed from the moment the baby was delivered. I told her she was my gold star patient. She was just beaming from ear to ear because she's so proud. She just needed that reinforcement that she's doing it, and she was just tickled to death. So sorry I was a few minutes late, but that was my reason why. So thank you.